Following the last video, Unity character animation setup, today's tutorial will cover how to directly control a character through scripts. In today's example, I will use the character controller component. In addition to basic movements, the character controller includes functions such as slope and climb stairs. First of all, I will modify the size of the collider to suit the character. Next, I create an empty game object. In this game object, I will put a script that will be responsible for manipulating the character. After creating the script, I will apply it to the game object I just created. Since we applied the character controller to Yui-chan, of course we need to get the character controller component. First, let's add a character controller variable. Next, let's create two float variables to receive keystrokes from the keyboard. In the start method, I will create code to get the character controller component. I will search for the player tag and put it in a temporary game object variable. Then I will get the character controller component from game object and put into a variable. Next, I will create a code that receives a positive or negative number into a variable through keystroke. I'll tell you more about horizontal and vertical used in the code later. I always write code in the fixed update method when the game object needs to move. This is because it is called at regular intervals according to the time step value set in Unity, so accurate collision detection is possible. Before making the function to move the character, let's create a vector3 variable. Let's apply keystroke variables to the movement vector3 variable I just created. Since the character only moves in the X and Z directions in world space, I will leave Y value at 0 for now. To move the character, you need to use the move command provided by the character controller. If you use the code as it is, the character will move too fast. Let's create a float variable to control the speed. And the value of speed is set to 0.1. Finally, I will multiply the speed by each number in the movement variable. Don't forget to set your character's tag to player. Let's run the game and see if the character works as we intended. It was confirmed that the character moves well, but it is very unnatural because the animation is not applied. Now, let's add the animation playback function. In order to control animation in script, it needs an animator component. After creating an animator component variable, I will add code to get that component in the start method. When there is no keystroke, the idle animation should be played, and vice versa, the running animation should be played. Let's create debug code to see what values are fetched based on keystrokes. As you can see on the console tab, it is confirmed that it is 0 when there is no keystroke. If the values of both input variables are 0, set the value of this run, the animator's bool parameter, to false, and vice versa. If you look at the parameters in the Animator tab, there's a bool variable, is run. Shall we check if the animation plays well? It has been confirmed that animation transitions well when moving and stopping. However, the appearance of the character looking at only one place is unnatural. In the next video, I will cover the function of rotating the character according to the direction of movement. Thank you. See you next time.